tonight, we're also hearing from an off-duty BCSO deputy who was there shopping with his family when that gunshot sent them all into chaos.
He talked to News 13 about the moments he knew something was wrong and jumped into action to help. News 13's Annalisa Pardo has his first-person account of the shooting.
Chaos and confusion.
Where?
As officers try to figure out what happened and shoppers scramble to safety after police say a teen opened fire at Coronado Center on Black Friday during a dispute with another teen. What shoppers didn't know at the time was that law enforcement was already on it.
I saw a couple kids running from behind us.
Lieutenant Santiago Roybal, a 19-year veteran with BCSO, was at the mall that day shopping with his family.
There was a gentleman who, I couldn't hear him fully, but I assumed he said he has a gun.
He told his family to get away to safety and kept watching the two teens shouting at each other as the suspected gunman, now identified as 15-year-old Isaiah Montoya, was outside.
The kid that he was chasing walked up kind of next to me and was trying to entice him to come back in. So I turned and looked at the kid that was enticing the other one to come back in, and that's when I heard the shot.
Surveillance video shows at once everyone running away from the source of the gunshot and Lieutenant Roybal in the white shirt running towards it.
It wasn't a decision that I made consciously. It's just something that I reacted to because of training.
Knowing his family was okay and armed with his personal pistol, Lieutenant Roybal jumped into action.
For myself, it turns into work, so I can say the best description is like a checklist. These are things that I need to get done to try to catch this person to make sure no one else gets hurt.
After the gunfire, surveillance video shows Montoya running away and Roybal running after him. Soon enough, an off-duty APD officer joined in.
The suspect was able to cross Manal without traffic, and by the time we got there, the APD officer, we had all the traffic.
Montoya eventually getting away.
I could hear sirens right away, and for us, that's reassuring. Help's coming.
On-duty officers had arrived at the scene and Lieutenant Roybal let his family know he was okay. He says he's thankful this wasn't worse.
Just being careful of what I did to make the situation better or worse. Those are the decisions I was making.
And as a father of 3 teens himself, says he hopes it doesn't happen again.
I worry sometimes that they don't get to live the same childhood that I did, being teenagers, because there are several young people with guns that don't get into physical fights anymore. The first thing they do is shoot. And this is a perfect example of that.
Annalisa Pardo, KRQE, News 13.
Lieutenant Roybal says he and his family have had many conversations about what to do and expect in an emergency, and that they know he will rush in to help.